Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Shona Robison is not just stupid, she's actually lost touch with reality. There was the gender court case that was resolved this morning, and the judges decided that yes, men are men, women are women. It doesn't matter if you pretend to be a man or pretend to be a woman, you are what you biologically are. That's it. The word woman means biological sex, not pretendy. End of story. It's very upsetting for the SNP because they've put so much stock in letting men pretend to be women so that they can go into female jails, go into female hospital wards, go into female toilets, and that they want everybody to follow in this madness and that you have to pretend and agree that men are women just because they say so. That court case undermines it entirely, and they really don't know how to cope. And for Shona Robison, she's decided that living in a world of delusion is the best way. That's her coping mechanism, is to stick her fingers in her ears and pretend it didn't happen. She's now saying that the Scottish government didn't lose this court case. She's saying they never lost this crucial court case because before this case, 2 Scottish courts agreed with them. And therefore they've won. Now, instead of highlighting the fact that they won 2 court cases that were then overturned by the highest court in the land, they're just ignoring that third bit and saying, oh, well, we can carry on because 2 Scottish courts agreed that we could do this. Now, they're scrabbling around today, having had this beating in the courts, yet another one. But the problem they have is if they stick with their belief that they've won and say, oh, the 2 Scottish courts said we could do it, and then carry on doing it, they could end up breaching the law because the highest court said, no, you can't. So what are they going to do? Are they going to admit that they've lost? No, they're not admitting they've lost. They're saying they won. And they're just not admitting that the third case beat them. What goes on in their minds? Can they really not accept that they've lost? The answer is no. They're so full of themselves. They're so filled with their own self-belief that they're now gone through the looking glass. They are living in a world of wonderment of their own creating, where everything they do is right, and that they never lost the case this morning, despite what, the judge said. It's madness, isn't it? I do hope she does something that breaches that law and can be sued, and then she'll sit there and go, but we didn't lose the case. And then she can carry on saying that as she's marched into a little cell. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. I'm going off to find some sanity, wrap it up and send it to Holyrood. Bye.